Hello? Am I back? Maybe I'm back. I'm hoping I'm back. I see the thing moving, so I think I'm alive this time. Goodness gracious, what a nightmare. I went down to try to unplug my mic and plug it back in from the back of the computer, and I hit the power button. Oh my gosh, it is a sign. Not meant to happen tonight, but we persevere. So let me get some music so it's not so awkward. Just just me reflecting on all of my failures as a person. Anyway, if you're still here, thanks for sticking with me. It's kind of loud. Oh, okay. So, fair warning to anyone, since it's been so long since my last video, it's almost inevitable that I will have some kind of spoilers in here. So, you're getting what you're signing up for if you're willing to watch a live stream. So. Welcome, Matthew Dolan. Welcome, Midnight. I saw other people earlier, like Agent and other people, but I saw Brian Lau. I can't remember who else I saw, but if y'all made it back, welcome back. It's amusing because I've been commenting to my friend how well my internet has been performing the past month. Like, I've had no drops, nothing. I'm like, it's gonna be a good stream when I finally do. And then I start streaming and instantly 1000 ping. Keep on disconnecting. It's quite something. A nice internet, yeah. But one good thing did happen. One good thing did happen during that massacre that was the intro song. I did get this clue step actually, so that's pretty cool. But I'm too scared to drop it in case I like lose disconnected stuff. But welcome, Agent. This is the real live stream. The other one was just a fugazi. Korg, I was afraid of giving up. Pick your high scores often. Nope, no giving up. I just don't stream much, or haven't felt like it recently. Valley OneChunk, only now, smiley face. The usual. Some things never change. All right, first. Okay. But one reason that I'm super excited, sorry, let me tell this guy. Post some progress on YouTube channel. What's RS? XLR mic? I'm not sure what that is, but this one seems to work okay. I don't have wired internet. I have switched rooms, and it would be a lot easier to wire from here. But I have not done it because I'd have to go through the roof. Because I'm in the basement, and it's up there. But probably should. But like this entire month, it's been fine on the Wi-Fi connection. So I don't know what. And now it's fine. So I don't. Computers do weird things. You just have to threaten to turn it off every once in a while, I guess. Hey Karsten, welcome. And who's the other guy? Zammer Snack. Missed you guys too. I just haven't felt like streaming, not gonna lie. Not because of you guys or anything. I've just been low energy and it's football season and I always wanted to just veg out. But I tried to mention it earlier, but I always get distracted. The main reason I want to stream now is because I saved up 506 seed nests that I would like to open with you guys. And if my technology cooperates, let me see. I'm gonna click on it. Okay, yeah. Here, if you see the rate for the redwood seed, it's 1 out of 505.5. So having 506 chances would mean that if we did not get every single seed, we would be dry. So the hope is that we can complete the real Lord of the Seeds tonight. So, yeah. Touch grass. I mean, it has been, like, how long since my last video? A long time, like 4 months. It's been a long time. What's the plan for crafting experience? Well, I can get seaweed from baby implings and sand, buckets of sand from earth implings that happen to fly in here. And then I can use them at the furnace down yonder to make molten glass for 20 experience. The problem is seaweed is 1 out of 100, and I cannot like spam catch baby implings. So realistically, I'll probably be lamping that to 20. And then from there, it's, you know, mostly gems. Because I can, over here at the gem store, I think there's an uncut sapphire I can purchase too. So, but I have loads saved up from randoms, so yeah, that's the plan for that. But yeah, things have changed since last time. Let me see. I'm getting pretty close to 49 smithing. Some of that's been through gold ore from earth implings, but mostly from lamps. So we've pretty much gone from like 42 or something, 40, yeah, something like that, 42 to 47, all from lamping. Which hasn't been too bad. I should be finished with that early February if my luck keeps up. Other things that have changed. Just last night I got, no, was that last night? I guess it was, yeah. I got 70 farming last night. I've just been planting, mostly just been planting my my acorns and willows, which maybe that'd be good to show. Okay, technology test again. Okay, here's the spreadsheet in the flesh. I also updated it so it can pull from the high scores. I'm so proud of myself. Anyway, this is what it looks like right now. Because it doesn't know what seeds we have, it thinks that we're 234. We have 234 fewer usable seeds than we should. Anyway, but yeah, I'm excited to turn these into open nests so I can populate these again, and then my percents will actually go up. But yeah. Do I have a knife in this chunk? Yep, I got that from a baby impling, and then I got an extra like 300 or something. This one oak tree has seen more action than Call of Duty from Faladaddy. That's true. This tree gets mostly action. Sometimes I'll do this tree, and then this one is very rare. Usually if I like cut a full inventory here, do something here, deposit my like bucket and spade, and then I need to fill up with 2 more logs, I'll hit that one up. But this one is this is the money cow here, the cash cow. Tell me what you do as your day job without telling me what you do. Well, yeah. So I also have a bunch of ring nests. I'm not sure how many. Over 700, and I don't think those are as exciting. So I don't really know what to do with them. But I'll obviously open them, but like, you know, it's not very exciting because there's like what, 5 options or something. Is a high score pull something like this? So what that thing does is it's a script that downloads my high scores page and reads in the experience into my Excel spreadsheet. Hey, Goth Guy. I am back. I really never left. I just was not very forward facing. So, I guess, yeah, the main thing that's changed is instead of having whatever it was last time, like 20 mil XP, I have instead almost 42 million XP. And on the high scores, I am rank 60 for hardcore Ironman in woodcutting. Isn't that kind of crazy? On this tree, never leaving the chunk with a steel axe. That just makes me feel good about myself. I don't know. Yeah, so I guess I could expect like 7 or 8 diamond rings, but you know, even then I already have one. So like, nothing super exciting about ring nests. But I do have a ring of life. Hey, Brennan. Missed you too. Missed all you guys. I do wish I felt more like streaming more often. But when do I get to leave my chunk? Well, I'll have you know, there's a goals command that, well, it's kind of up to date. Ooh, yeah, I guess. Okay, spoiler. Let me go check it out. I can take one thing off of there. You guys can make a guess. I did get a beaver. And I would like to think this one's pretty deserved, personally. I got him at 38 million woodcutting experience. So, oh, one sec. So I can take that off the list. I just didn't want to before because it would be a spoiler, but... Oh, I'm getting a potential spam call on my phone. Thank you, Samsung, for letting me know. Is that Samsung or would that be your service provider? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna open the ring nests because I want to get them out of the way. One sec. Let me look at ring. We'll just count how many diamond rings because I think that's the only interesting thing. I already have loads of forging rings if I wanted them, but alright. So start with 4. Oh, I need to reset that. Oh, we already got one. It's pretty lucky. Okay. Oh. Another one, 2. Gosh dang. I guess I could record this too if I wanted. Now if I really care, I'll pull it from the string, but... Oh my gosh, is that back to back? That's pretty rare. I've gotten 4 already? Goodness. 5? Are these really 1 out of 100? I don't know. Not so sure. So how many have we gotten already? 5? Yeah, we're gonna go way over 7, right? For sure. Definitely. I've accrued quite a few bird's nests, haven't I? It is pretty riveting content, I would tend to agree. Oh, there's number 6. Like, seed nests have an impact on my life. These don't really do much, because, like, realistically, I'm not even going to be smelting iron pretty much ever again. So this is mostly for the... Well, maybe maybe I'll find some time to do iron, but the main benefit would be ranks of dueling, but like, how long until I'll be able to use one of those, you know? I guess these will be decent, like, ways to use cosmic runes for experience. Okay, this is gonna take forever, actually. Enchanting can be pretty AFK. The active chunk tasks on the Chunk Picker V2 site are slightly different from your goals. Is the disparity due to new content or just that the goals are milestones to the total tasks? What's I don't go on that very often. What's the difference? It used to be pretty close to my list, but I know that the supreme rule set is on the Chunk Picker is not very well stress tested. I think that's number 7 because, like, you know, not many people do it. So things like Falador Elite Diaries. Well, yeah, I need to get 88 farming because I have a garden pie which will boost me 3. So that is on my requirement list, I think. Yeah, 88 farming. How are the chunks around me? All those nests represent how many hundreds of hours? It depends if you're talking about these nests or these ones I'm opening. Since last video, I have put in almost 1,600 hours, something like that. So a lot. But the chunks around me. Sorry, I know I missed a comment up here. Zanfickle, yes. Sorry, I'll answer your question here. What do you say? You'll be choosing your own adjacent chunk when completed. Oh, that was 8. No, I roll a random adjacent chunk. That's my plan. And I think that's what most chunkers do, so. But we have a while to think about that, so. Okay, adjacent chunks. So we have 4 adjacent chunks, which is true for everybody, so true that. North, we most notably we just get Puro, which for our account would mean we'd have to get 89 Hunter to catch Lucky Implings. We'd have to get 98 Smithing without a because we could do Doric's quest and we could get rune bars from Implings. I guess I would technically have to complete all the Impling drop tables. For Lucky Implings, it would be just one of each tier reward because that's how it's set out on the wiki, and that's like the only way to make it somewhat reasonable for drop tables. But yeah, we could complete Doric's quest and we could get rune bars, which means you'd have to smith a rune plate body. And without mining any ores, we would have to do that. It'd be rough. But that's mostly the bulk of that chunk. There's also like dragon darts, but I already like fletching those, but I already have darts? Arrow tips? I don't know. One of those. But I already have the supplies banked, the oak logs banked for that. West chunk would be pretty much just mine until you get the mining pet after I lamp 5 agility. Did I say mining pet? Yeah. South, chunk is pretty much just the rune crafting pet. And I'd have to get all of the essence through... I have to get all the essence through implings, which would be kind of crazy and quite possibly unreasonable and maybe worthy of a backlog, so we'll see. And then the west chunk is just a whole heap of stuff. Okay, so it looks like we ended up with 8. Oh, I got an acorn. I need to add that to my spreadsheet. Alright, I'm gonna chop a couple trees. Go fast. But we'll open our seed nest soon. I just need to prepare for that. The east chunk, yeah, that'll be a whole heap. We'll have to get 99 smithing because the cape's there. Sorry, 99 mining. 98 smithing because we can get rune ore. Then we'd also have to get the mining pit. We'd also have to get 99 construction because we get access to the bag plant cellar, and you can make those without a saw. So that'll be fun. Then if we land 50 agility, which I plan to, we also have to get the squirrel pet. And then also fairly high crafting for the amethyst stuff. So there's quite a bit around here. Alright, now let me find out what let me see here. Hey Rob, good to see you around. Yep. Good to be around. Happy New Year, thank you, Brendan. When you're done, look up ring again and I can crunch the numbers. Oh, yeah, I should go do that. Alright, let me see. Ring. There you go. You can pause it if you need to. Let me see. Can I see a total playtime? Yep. Whatever that is. I'll do some math for you. Times 24 plus 8. We're at 4184 hours right now. I went back. Oh, they're canceling the game? I thought I heard that they were going to replay it like next week. Yeah, I would say that I definitely would want to get the west chunk before I get the north chunk. Because getting this chunk, like the main thing is the smithing. You know, the rest, plenty of people have done the Puro grind, and my account doesn't, or my rules don't add a whole lot more to that grind. Just you have to complete all the tables, but pretty much everyone does on the way to Lucky's anyway. But as for East, I mean, you know, I get Mother Load when I unlock that one, so getting the West one first doesn't do a whole lot toward that. But I suppose if I had to pick, I guess I'd rather get the East one over the West one, because it would be a lot chiller to have to get pet through Mother Load than constantly running back and forth to the rocks over there. But either way, I'd rather have one of those before I get the north chunk for sure. Oh, yeah. Await a new video? Yeah, I'm planning on... It might end up being like early March, because if I keep on like kind of my current rate of getting farming experience, I should be able to plant my first magic tree by like the end of February. So that's the goal for this next video. And I wanted to get like it jam-packed full of stuff because, like, you know, if I if I stream this every day, you guys would catch on to how monotonous it actually is. Like all these hours that you guys aren't seeing. I want people to be able to watch the series and feel like there's so much progress instead of like having it drawn out super far, you know. So I'd rather release huge videos with loads of space in between, but that means I should probably stream more, huh? Hey, Sherlockness, I saw you today. I was like, I know that name. And then I looked up, and I'm like, oh, yeah. I think last time I saw his account name, it was an Ultimate, and I was right. But you were a main. But you were the one, I did my research. You were the one that said that I should use compost before I use super compost on one of my videos. And by the way, I have stopped doing that because of perhaps superstitious reasons, but I did that with my maple trees, and they seem to have the rate, like the survival rate of normal compost. So I just, you're probably right, and I'm just unlucky, but like, I'm not risking it for these precious seeds. For a couple extra experience. Nearly a factor of 1.75 more diamonds than average. Hey, that's not bad. Hey, Steve. Good to see you back. Nope, I'm not throwing in the towel. You can always check my temple or my spreadsheet if you want proof that I'm both not dead and still working on the account. The streams are nice because you get to hear your chat and understand your motivations better. Yeah, yeah. I know they're nice. I should just do them, shouldn't I? It's hard for me to like. I'm like very introverted, so it takes a lot for me to like want to to have to entertain people, you know. So, but that's a me problem. So, fun fact: there's a 1 out of 256 chance that the armored crossbow. Yes, I have heard that many times. Yes. It's a nice little sound in it. Been working on a gnome stronghold account. Started with an axe to get to grind dragon fruit tree on oak trees. Yay! That sounds very fun. And that sounds familiar to me. Can I show levels? Yes, I can, Ryan. Oh yeah, or you can see it on links below, but I can be a nice guy. Ryan Saurin sounds like a nice guy too, so nice guy to nice guy, here's my stat. Alright, I'm trying to decide when I should open seeds. All my nests. I'm going to be crossing them off my list as I get them. Oh, wait, I had a list, but it... Oh, no, I got it back. Okay, let's see. After this inventory, let's go open them. I'm probably not going to be doing a whole lot of like large openings like this anymore because it's somewhat depressing seeing like in my spreadsheet no new seeds come in and seeds go out, so like it thinks that my percentage banked is going down. And so it's like over the course of this I've lost like 3% banked, and that's like 2 weeks or something. Anyway. Okay. So I'm gonna start a poll. Will we complete Lord of the Seeds? Will we complete the poll Lord of the Seeds in 506 nests? Yes, no, ask a community. Alright, vote. Make your vote count. Okay. The need for seeds. You want to see the bank? Yes, I am still playing consistently, Alex. And it is not surprising you forgot about me. I let that happen. So I'll just slowly go over the whole bank. You know, the sourdough and eggs had a large head start, and they really fell off. I don't know. Don't know. I don't think this is in my next... I don't think I've put that in a video yet, but I got that. I really wish I had an air staff. Anyway. Look at all those iron arrows. All for mazes. I have another crafting level once I get another seaweed. So yeah, that's the bank. We got a bunch of believers. I like that. Probably not enough for the... Yeah, I should post some mini updates. What I should do is I should maybe like screenshot my spreadsheet and put it up every once in a while. Maybe that'd help. Okay, let's see here. We can do 14. Okay, so as we get new seeds, I'm going to be crossing them off my list, and we will see. I do have kids, yes. I suppose maybe I am the Lord of the Seeds. Who knows? Okay, let's see. So I need to record this. Okay, so we're opening 506 seeds. Okay, I start over because they're not seeds, they're nests. Alright, I'm opening 506 seed nests that I've saved up, which is the rate of a redwood seed, which is the highest, like its lowest rate. So hopefully we can get every single seed with these nests. Let's see if it happens. Banana, not a great start here. Need to pull up my thing. Okay. Willow. Like this. Okay, that's a pretty average pull. But let's see. Acorn's gone. Apple's gone. Willow's gone. Banana gone. Orange gone. Okay. I could probably leave that 14. Oh, I think I missed one. Oh, that's the second rarest seed. Get all those. Oh, and the dragon fruit. Okay, this will be easy. I got the curry. Okay, okay. Teak, that's also very rare. Palm. Oh, this is gonna be so easy as long as we get the redwood. There we go. Maple. That's nice. Although all my maples die. I like that. Maple. Acorns. Mahogany, that's very rare. So, mahogany and teak. As long as I get the redwood, this is like definitely loaded seeds. Spirit seed? Have I gotten a calcon already? I'm sure. Don't think I've seen it. Fire. That's one of them. Right, so we're still missing magic, redwood, and calcon. Oh, I missed this one. Oops. Okay. Alright, I know which ones I need now. I can look at chat. Okay. 3 U seeds? I think that's pretty good for what we've done. They're like 1 out of 39. A lot of maples there. Celastris again. Cow clap. Hun? Okay. I'm not even sure how long it took to get all these. Hey, there's cow quiet. Let me take that off the list and say, oh my gosh, 3. When it it quads. Yes. Okay, let me update that spreadsheet. It's not a spreadsheet, it's just a text document. You've been playing. Right. Like every 14 is like an entire day of wood cutting, like 10 hours. That's crazy. Mahogany. It took me like 26 million experience in woodcutting to get my first mahogany seed, by the way. Kind of crazy. 8 U seeds. So we're still missing a magic. And a redwood. Not quite halfway through the seeds yet. The nests. I always call them seeds. They're nests. Okay. You get Lord of the Seeds, you'll set at 25. Then I really win. We just need Jagex to get on board. 256. Man, it's been a while since I got a U. Teak, that's also very rare. I'm gonna have so many so many fruit tree seeds when by the time I leave this chunk that I'll like pretty much never need it. Come on, give me the redwood. Please. The quat. I think we're up to 10 U seeds though. How have I not gotten a magic seed yet? I've been super unlucky with magic seeds recently. $11, take it. Another spirit seed. How many am I up to? I'll check later. Oh, 158. It's nice seeing these stacks go up though, because like I was down to 7. 7 willows left. Oh, my good time to check my spirit seeds too. Alright, another dragon fruit. And a spirit. Am I gonna get no magic seeds from this opening? At least I'm up to 14. 15 U's. Come on, magic. Got a bad feeling, boys. Oh, finally. Okay. I'm okay with that. I should probably have two, but I'm okay with that. Okay. Now we just need the redwood, and then we have Lord of the Seeds, like the real big boy Lord of the Seeds. Guess that stays down there. 60 more. Getting a lot of usable ones though. Dragon fruit again. That's pretty rare. Pretty rare. I think. How many redwoods do I have first? I think I have a couple. 5. Yeah, I'm getting real lucky on the dragon fruits. Alright, we'll have four of them. Come on, redwood. Come on, redwood. We have 4 shots. Pull slower. Okay. Alright. I don't know what that was, but 16 ain't bad. Oh, sorry, I can't go slow. We did not get it. We got everything except... That's okay. I don't have any use for the redwood seeds. I just wanted to get it. Alright, I need to update my totals here. So... we switch to spreadsheet. We'll do this instead. We'll be finished in March of 2024. Alright. We'll get the new numbers here. We have 103. Oh, much nicer. 77. Okay, we have 108. We have 71. Yes. And then we have 10 athletes. That's pretty much what my spreadsheet was before. It says at 44% banked without, or if every single tree survived, be at 44%. Without secateurs assumes there's a 65% survival rate for every tree. Hey, Jay! The crab rate. No Lord of the Seeds, but at least you got $25. Thanks, Jay. That's very generous, and that was pretty loud, actually. But thank you very much. That's worth much more than a redwood seed, right? And of course that doesn't increase my current percent complete, but yeah. So that was kind of fun. Kind of stressful because the redwood seed, but $14? Is it really $14? Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm sorry. I probably missed every single person's comment recently. Call Fefe. Okay, internet's been doing well, so I'm gonna juggle these. What time does my tree grow? 10:26. Okay. Okay, so let me see. Do I try to catch up on chat by going up and then going down? Oh, I should bring out my beaver now that he's not super secret. He can come out the closet. Come on, buddy. RT, thanks for the coffee and the crabs. Stream more, please. Okay, I should. I know I should. But thank you for the coffee. There we go. Alright, he can come out. He was getting cramped in there. After 174 days, like you should get paid a few bucks. Well. Alright, okay. I see. Okay, here, this is what I'll do. If you have a question that was asked a while ago while I was opening stuff, if it's important to you, you can ask it again. I'll take that approach. How many beavers so far? Just one at 38 million experience. At 2.8 times the rate or something like that. I thought I'd have a lot more. There's like a 94% chance I would have had the beaver by the time I got it. Well, one or more beavers. Anyway. With that woodcutting experience, you must be racing Hanani to 200 mil. Well, I don't know who I'm racing, but I'm racing whoever's on the high scores, I guess. Right now, I'm ranked 60 out of hardcores for woodcutting, which is kind of cool. Considering it's all been done with the steel axe on oak trees right here. But also, hello Renshons, welcome to the stream of the decade. I guess if you think about it, I've streamed on 20% of this year, right? So that's a pretty good rate. Oh, if I get a seed nest in like 5 minutes and get the redwood, that would be hilarious. It's actually you said that's the wife. No, it's actually funny. I was complaining to my wife about not having the beaver for the first time on the night that I got the beaver. I'm telling you, if you just complain about things, like good things happen. I don't know. Why would they make a game like that? What's remaining in the chunk? I think someone used to... Yeah. You found the command. There you go. Like, you're okay, agent. Make videos more often than 3 times a year can get your views up. I can't promise much more than 3 times a year. Unless you want, like, just absolute filler. But if it were filler, I would not even put it in the playlist of like my series. I'd make it like 0.5 episodes and stuff. And then I could do that. And then like I'd have like recaps of all the partial episodes at the beginning. Some of that. Looking forward to the bag plants, the 99 grind. I am kind of, honestly. It sounds like it'll be fun. In a sense. Like, I'll have to get 420 mil to just buy all the plants. And then I'll also have to get, like, 30... Or a good lot of law runes from White Knights, probably. I have to kill about 1 million White Knights on top of everything else in that chunk. So, it'll be a handful. But it sounds like... When you've been woodcutting for a long time, other things sound fun. Yeah. It's absolutely okay that I go went drive for the beaver. If I didn't have it by like 90 mil, 100 mil XP, that would be kind of ridiculous. Does a better axe help me at this point? It helps. Yes, it does help. I believe maybe Mithril can get close to 100% chop rate. So like every however many ticks, I get a log guaranteed, as opposed to right now it's like a 75% chance of getting it or something. That goes up with an axe upgrade. But the only axe upgrades I could get would be an Addy from medium clues or a black from either a beginner or easy clue. So it's unlikely, but it's possible I end with a black axe, just unlikely. Yep, it is still going, Grinder Nerd. I have not seen one person say I haven't streamed since last year, but that one's always classic. Yeah, it is a little bit crazy. It is crazy how some people even go for 200 mil. That sounds crazy to me. But I mean, I'm what, like a fifth of the way there? Yeah, I'm a fifth of the way to max woodcutting speed. That just sounds absurd. Yeah, I hope we get Spoon Tangler. That would be great. I mean, I'm kind of like mentally prepared to backlog it if I don't get it by 88, because like it's kind of an exceptional pet, you know, because it's blocked by time and I only have one patch. So I do think that it would be generally understandable if I backlogged it till I had another patch. I'd give another shot, but we'll just see. The ideal scenario, we just happen to get it before then. Oh, hey Thomas, you're Strutter. Okay, okay. I was wondering. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, first of all, I say it in my chat all the time, and Buzz Strutter, he has a Supreme account in this chunk, just adjacent to mine, so he's having a fun time over there. I don't think he makes videos, but not sure. If he does, I should be subscribed, so I'd love to know. How many logs do you think you've cut since you stopped banking them? I could find out. But a lot. Like, pretty much the only woodcutting experience I've gotten that is not oaks is like when I chop down a tree to get its roots and plant a new one. And just for the sake of easy math, assuming all my woodcutting experience comes from oaks, which most meaningful experience does, I've chopped like 1.1 million logs. I don't know how much of that, well, like, and of that 405,000 are banked. So I'm not sure how much of that was before or after banking, but a lot in general. Pull a Frosty bar and start doing clues. He did get pretty darn spooned, didn't he? His luck makes my luck, like my struggle of juggling with a drunken man, look silly. But he's got that whole room filled with men. One on one respawn is a 15-second respawn's a little bit different, but it's really hard to compare chunks, honestly. But he did get darn spooned. So if you guys haven't seen it, you should check out Frosty Bard's latest video. You're showing your levels or try to keep them a surprise. I am showing my levels, if people ask. There's also like my temple and spreadsheet. Spreadsheet doesn't have my levels, but my temple is in the description. Or at least it should be if I copied the description properly. Oh, sorry. You could you can pause it if you want to see. I just have to keep dropping my logs. Do I have a UPS for my computer / modem router? I have one for my computer, but I'm pretty sure it's bad. It's gone bad because like my computer can't communicate with it right now, and it keeps disappearing from my taskbar, which is kind of concerning actually. And whenever I have lost power, it just kind of goes out, so whatever. But whenever my cat steps on it, it does like to let me know about it. It goes, beep! Get this cat off me. And for the modem and router, no, I don't have one up there yet. I'm pretty slow about making changes to my life, if I'm being honest. One more farming level per new patch unlock. Yeah, I could do something like that. Although at that point, like, farming level, I'd already be 88. I mean, it would be good until I got 99, then I'm not sure what I would do. Could do like the virtual levels. That's something to consider. Because yeah, right now it's kind of just vague in my head, like it would probably be more reasonable with 2 patches, but at what point of going for it does it become unreasonable? I don't know. You're forfeiting Tangle Root for a front page skill / dupe pet. That might be fair. Front page skill. I would be front page. Searching a bird's nest should totally give you a random 1.5 XP in fletching or hunter. Yeah, that would be interesting. I don't know how it'd be fletching. I could understand hunter. Yeah, I don't know. Also, I'm kind of surprised. I don't really understand how, like, putting compost on dirt gives you farming experience, but, like, digging up roots doesn't give you any farming experience. The lore does not check out to me. As viewers, what can we do besides watch your content? Give it a like and share when it comes out. Have a merch store yet? No, I do not. I do not have a merch store. Yeah, pretty much everything related to YouTube is quite like side to me. Like you could join this chat, I guess. You could scout for Earth Implings and Essence Implings. What other kind of support? I don't know. Just comment nice stuff on my videos. I'll see if it's a new comment. I will see it, and I will be happy. One of your cats learned how to open the front door. Oh my goodness, that's horrifying. Does it have like a set of keys? Virtual levels after 99. Yeah, eventually you probably get it. Hey, Mitchie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Beaver is new, it is true. My son? Sometimes I think my son looks a little bit like this. I'm not gonna lie. If that were my son, what would my wife have to look like for us making a child to come out like that? Huh. That's a shower thought that should probably stay there. 15K subs win? I have no idea. It's like slowly going up, like 100 a month or something, which is fine by me. I mean, I'm not putting out anything to really encourage that, so. I mean, I more use, currently I use YouTube mostly as a way of just, like, letting people know what's going on with the account. Because, like, a lot of people, they make YouTube channels that they need to put series on. For me, I have this series that I am putting on YouTube, you know? It's kind of different motivations for different people. Mathematically impossible to be done with the chunk before a new skill comes out, as far as you know? Well, I still have hope that they will never settle on a skill. Imagine a new skill comes out just before you finish. It's trainable through implants. Oh yeah, that'd be interesting. Or like it has a pet that's in this chunk. So it's been asked and answered, but how do you get cash for the bag plants? So at that point I would have amethyst, and I might, like, those are pretty good alks, amethyst. I'd also have to do lots of smithing, so, and I'd get runes, so alking all that stuff would get some money. Other than that, well, I think that would probably end up being the best thing, just like mining rune and making rune things and alking them. But otherwise, I can always steal from guards, but eh. Realistically, probably involves smithing somehow. But the slowest training method for the new skill and the skill master in Falador. Just to bully me. That sounds about par for the course, honestly. If human plus wife equals beaver, then wife must be more beaver than this pet. So much beaver, yes. Like the queen beaver or something. Other YouTube RS creators have been dropping your name more. Oh, really? I did not know that. Dropping it, like not talking about it? Is that what you mean? Like, we're gonna drop that guy. That makes sense because I haven't done anything recently. Would you ever do YouTube full time or do you prefer your day job? What is my day job? So my day job, oh, I guess one thing that did happen, I did get promoted at my job. I was a programmer, now I'm a senior programmer. So like, that's kind of cool. I don't think I could ever do full-time RuneScape, probably because, I don't know, just the logistics of like being in charge of like being a, what's that called? A business owner, self-employed, being self-employed. It sounds very scary. Like, I know how much family health insurance costs. It is a lot. And like my employer covers a lot of that. So for it to ever switch to like full time, I'd have to make a lot of money to both make up for what I currently make and cover what my employer covers. So like, you know, it would take a lot for me, and I don't want my hobby to become my job, you know, like if and like there's no fallback on that, you know, like I guess the fallback would be get a programming job again, but like I don't know, it just sounds very risky and I am a risk adverse person. And like I can still, without being full-time, I still get to put in plenty of work on RuneScape because I have, you know, mobile and a desk job, so like as long as I can get my work at work done, I can do this on mobile. So anyway, I keep on thinking about that in my head because it would be cool. It would be cool. But I don't know. I also feel like you can be more yourself if like your community-facing thing is not your job. Like your livelihood does not depend on making these people feel good about what you're saying or doing on this game or on a stream or something. I don't know. It's more comfy this way. For me personally. Okay, where was I? You should ask your wife real nicely to summon Tangleroot for you. Oh, true. I should complain about Tangleroot. That's the best way. I'll let her know tomorrow. But it's hard to, like, genuinely complain when, like, I have... Let me see. My spreadsheet says. I've had a, like, 3.3% chance of getting it. 1 out of 31. Do you have napkin math? How much GP? Yeah, it'd be like 420 mil. But that is like optimizing for the fewest G... Wait, no. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the ones that offer the best XP per GP. The like lowest ones. If I were optimizing for like the fewest law runes, because that's also a consideration, having to kill 1 million white knights, then it would cost more than that. But it would take less trips, so it might be worth it. I don't know. Something to test out when we get there. You're also a senior programmer? Grats. Thanks, R2. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Mitchie. Yeah, nature runes aren't great. Oh, you're talking about your chunk. Yeah, they're probably not great over there. They're not super great over here either. And I bet in the east chunk you don't see many implings for like essence implings because you're underground all the time too. And I doubt there are any spawns, so it'd pretty much be the same thing. White knights, I guess. Well, yeah, I'd probably... Yeah, white knights drop loads of gnats too, so while you're doing the law runes, you'd also get the gnats for Alchemy. It's coming together. Oh yeah, you just said that. Did I do the maze chest trick? I did for a little bit, when air runes were a very high, very rare commodity for me, while I was grinding guards before I did essence implings. But I have not recently. Usually for me, since I have a pretty good total level, it's pretty high, it's more worth for me to go to the middle, which is why I have so many stinking arrows. What's the current goal? The current goal, it did involve beaver, now it does not. Current goal is getting enough seeds for 88 farming. Oh, one sec. I was gonna switch playlist after I got to my songs. I'm just gonna go. Sorry, I'm gonna answer your question. Genre, chill. Where's the chill out? Chill out. Brands, instinct. Go right there. Cool. Okay. Like I said, I was going to answer your question. What was it? Oh, current goal. Yeah, so it involves getting seeds. That's largely what all this is about. But at the same time, I'm also finishing up fletching, which I should finish passively early February. I'm also lamping smithing, which I should finish up early February as well, to 49. What else I got? I got more stuff. I know I do. Oh, I'm also passively, like, catching implings for super compost if I see them. I've actually hopped on my second account more to dark lure and hop around for earth implings and essence implings because I need loads of super compost. Because I have very little faith that Jagex will scratch my back and add secateurs. So, and then essence implings, I need all the runes I can get for level 87 magic, which is a chunk requirement as well. So This kind of contributes to everything at the same time. I assume you're saying goodbye, agent. I'm not sure what BLL means, but goodbye if you're going. But goodbye. That response is really insightful. I remember what I full time. Yeah. Yeah, there's just a lot to think about. Like, if I were single, it would be a lot less to think about, you know? Like, do you want to? If everything goes wrong, can you go back to a job? Something. But, you know, like, when other people depend on you, you can't afford to be super cavalier with your choices, especially if it's like, you know, people go full-time all the time and then have to cut back to something else because it doesn't work out. You've only seen one impling in that chunk ever. Alright, so I got the good one for implings. Good to know. Better get back to work. Thanks for logging the beginner nest for us. Oh, sure thing, Mitchie. Oh, I'm disconnecting it. I've seen you here, Mitchie. And you are that Mitchie. Oh my goodness. Boom. My brain. So, yeah, I started, he and Entrana Bro are trying to track down what's up with the rate on the wiki for beginner nests, because it seems way off. And I also mentioned that it seemed way off. So they asked me to keep track of it again, and it's coming out to, right now it's at 1 out of 378, where the wiki says it's 1 out of 1,000, which is clearly not correct. But the guy who posted the rate 1 out of 1,000, the JMod, never got back to me. I said, this looks pretty wrong. Maybe they just don't like hearing that. I don't know. Why would someone want their back scratched by Jagex? Good question. Guard KC for my Snapes? Geez. I was keeping track of it a long time ago, but maybe I probably said it in my last video. But I know I had at least like 120k, didn't I? I'm not sure. I had a way to figure it out. Oh, it involved body talismans. Because the only way I can get body talismans is from, what's the rate again? Body talismans. From guards, it is 1 out of 42.67. Okay, so we take 42.67 times 3982. So yeah, like 170k guards. For, you were concerned about snapegrass, for 410 snapegrass seeds. And I think I did get 2 snapegrass seeds from White Knights. I will let that be known. How close to rolling? I am still rather far away from rolling. According to my spreadsheet, I should have, like, towards the end of next year, or sorry, this year, end of this year, I should have all the seeds that I need in theory. But then, you know, there's also, I expect sometime next year we'll be rolling, assuming that I either get the Tengu route before I get 88, or I decide to backlog it after 88, which is quite probable. Hey, Boss Tommy, good morning. Good night over here, but I'm happy it's a good morning for you. when did I get the beaver? I got the beaver fairly recently. I got it at 38 million woodcutting experience, which is quite dry. But, I mean, I plan on going much higher than 38 million, so that's perfectly fine. 1 out of 1,000. Plus the regular clue nest rate. Later update notes, they changed the mechanisms. Yeah, it'd be nice to know what those mechanisms are. Yeah, it cites the tweet. I don't think JMods do too much with like direct impact on the wiki. They feed like drop tables to the wiki for some things. But other than that, a lot of the information is sourced by the community. And I know that the wiki actually hooks up to the to RuneLite. There's some integration there. Like I know it can pull loot tracker information, which is kind of interesting. And like my rate, which maybe I'm getting some tin hat conspiracy theory, but I'm not sure that the U-seed rate is quite right for Bird's Nest either. It says that it comes from the drop log project, which is like pulling from the loot tracker. But like there's different types of bird nests. Like, and so I'm wondering if somehow it's drastically the U-seed rate is drastically different on some bird nests, and they're pulling in all bird nests for that rate or something. Because I've been like way over rate my entire time. So just a theory. Yes, I do have the beaver pet. We got him. I should update my goals, shouldn't I? I think I can do that over here. Commands, custom, goals. How do I edit? Edit. Remove beaver. Submit. Boom. Maybe. +2 is the best time zone. I'm not sure what I am. I think I'm whatever central is. -6? Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, the wiki people are good. I've had a couple interactions with them on in their Discord. I had them add the 2 bronze arrow drop to the guard drop table because everyone was super curious and needed to know that that was there. To be honest, it annoys me quite a bit when game devs make players compile millions of data points to calculate accurate drop rates when the devs can just provide the information. I mean, I could see both ways. It maintains some kind of mystery. Like, I don't know. But at the same time, it is a lot of darn work. Guesswork. Like, I could, like, mechanics make sense. But at the same time, like, it would be really nice to just know, like, for instance, they released, like, the survival rates for using different composts on maple trees, magic trees. Yeah, I think just maple and magic, maybe. And then they didn't for the other ones. And it's like, I really wish I knew those numbers. But there's no way I'm going to find those out by myself ever. So it would take a real coordinated effort to figure out those rates. Yeah, mole nest. I was wondering that. Or like, I don't know how long they've been pulling information, but like there used to be a different nest, like before there were mahogany seeds or teak seeds or dragon fruit seeds, any of those ones. It was a completely different nest, and it would have a different rate, but it could be the same ones. I don't know. It'll be just good to hear from them. Like what happens. Also, like the loot tracker can mess up. You know, like if you drop something at the same time that it kills, or that you kill the thing and it drops its loot, it thinks that the thing that you dropped is the loot from it. So like, I mean, they probably have something that like rules out stuff that is never ever dropped. I don't know. Not sure how it all works, but it's very intriguing to me. My voice is so relaxing, no homo. Well, I have heard that a couple times. A week ago, my voice, I had lost my voice, and I was finally able to sing like bass, like actual bass for like all the Christmas services. It was so great. But now my voice is back to this annoying high pitch, half man sound. Notice you're also juggling the easy clue. I have been juggling easy clues. Yeah, so recently, I wasn't sure how to like put this on the spreadsheet, so it does impact the data a little bit. I have been juggling easy clues and getting easy nests too, so that like that, you know, that makes beginner nests just ever so slightly more rare, because on ones that you would roll an easy, you don't get the roll chance for a beginner. So it's not like perfect data. But I kind of, you know, I really do need an air staff, so I'm gonna keep juggling easies. Sorry if I'm tainting precious data by doing that. But for the first, let me see, I got, what was that? I had an easy step that I was just holding until I think 81 beginners were logged, and then I got a second easy from an impling, and I sent it and got a casket, so then I was getting easy clues again. I'm like, well, that kind of screws up the data. Good luck, I'll catch you later. Have a fun stream lurking. Alright. Talk to you later, Thomas. Oh, you're not in here anymore. Well, not in the game. Lurking. I can sing kinda. I mean, I do the like for the prayer level ups, I would do like a 4-part little 2-measure thingy out of our church hymnal. But, you know, not saying amen, it would be saying 67 prayer or something. So you could go back and listen to those. I don't remember, did I start that on the second episode? Maybe. But I don't claim to sing well. I can sing, just... You remember private server coding had an item ID 1001, then 1005 for the same item. Different update or version would spawn. Interesting. Maybe the wiki's going off Birdnest 2005 or Birdnest Mole 2000s. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's interesting because they have... I just heard something. Oh, okay. It's interesting because like they have separate drop tables on the wiki for those different nests. But I don't know if in the loot tracker they show up differently. So it's, I'm just not sure how it's going down. They must have a way to distinguish them. But they say that it's like sourced from the loot tracker. I don't know. Maybe I should kill Mole and get a seed nest from Mole and get a seed nest from a tree and see if they show up on the same tab and loot tracker. But I'd have to do that on a different account. Been a while since a video, you do remember? Yeah, has been a hot minute. Been downloading a copy of the spreadsheet at certain intervals anyway. Looks like the rate hasn't changed, which is in line with one of the models you're looking at. That's good. One thing I will say about Google spreadsheets is their version history is not very good. Like, I was uploading every 15 minutes, and anytime I would go to look at version history to like try to look at like a previous like one week ago version of the spreadsheet, it would the amount of memory that the process that the Google Chrome just takes up just keeps going up, and like it just not responding, never works. So I like, and so then I switched, okay, I'm gonna just upload once at midnight automatically. So that's what I'm doing, but like it still does the same thing. So I don't know. Like, and it tries to load all of the version, every single version of it. It won't let you like just, it doesn't try to load like the last 10 versions or something and then let you pick. Anyway, that's a complaint to Google, but I don't think that they're going to do anything about it. So I've been told the solution is if you have a lot of history, just make a new spreadsheet that has like a new ID and a new version history every once in a while. Which ain't great if you want to have one link that people click on to see your spreadsheet, but whatever. I did get the beaver, Mr. Chill by Right. Yes, I did. I got him at 38 million woodcutting experience at 2.8 times the rate with a 94% chance of having received one or more beavers. I finally became part of the 94%. There's Bird Nest 1775. Huh. Hey Jukes, welcome, welcome. I did it. Finally caught up with chat. It only took me like an hour. Oh my goodness, I've still been recording this entire time for my seed nest opening. You can tell about how many clips I get to record, huh? Not very many. That's alright. That's why you edit videos. Can you please make a song when you finish the grind? Would be dope. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not really sure what to do when I finish the grind. I was thinking streaming, and I was hoping to have some of my real life friends that watch come over, celebrate with me a little bit. Sing every word Nightbot says as a lyric. Oh no, I'd have to see the notes. If I don't see the notes, I can't really sing it. Is the final goal of this account to accomplish everything that OSRS has to offer? I mean, I think most chunk people will say that like that'll kind of happen along the way of unlocking all the chunks. So like kind of the goal is to unlock all the chunks. But like by definition, when you unlock all of the chunks, and do everything. You've completed everything OSRS pretty much has to offer for the most part. Like, unless you're like the king of exceptions. That's generally the goal. Is that gonna be a ring nest? What do you think? Got a fat beaver butt. I think it's seeds. It was seeds. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's see. It's in every bit of dialogue. Oh, 200 mil XP and everything, every diary quest, bit of every loot. Yeah, that would be some pretty strict requirement for something like that. Every bit of dialogue. I was considering adding to my thing, like, obtain every obtainable item within your chunk. Because, I don't know, I prefer to have a more completionist, slow progression than a progress fast and then you're stuck at late game content really soon, you know. And I think I will have... I don't think I'll have a stuck at late game issue in a while, for a while here. Although, is this truly early game still? It is first chunk. I don't know. Beaver laid a nest. I guess don't beavers have nests? Is that what are they called nests though? I don't think they are. What's a beaver house called? A dam? I bet if I Google it, that's what it'll say. But let me see. What's a beaver house called? What's a beaver house called? A lodge? Well, no, it's like, I'm talking about the nest. Okay, beaver nest. No, I still think it's a lodge. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ryan knew. If anything, you're stuck at late game is a weird concept, as by the time you have 50% of Gillenor unlocked, you're gonna be maxed. Oh, yeah, that's true. If you yeah, I have a very front-loaded approach to chunks. So like, when I have like this chunk and that chunk and that chunk and that chunk, I'll already have a good handful of 99s. So. You don't play RuneScape, but you check this channel out weekly. This grind is so fascinating to you. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. I don't know if it's more of a test of what's doable in RuneScape or what mankind is capable of. I don't know. But at some point, it's like kind of so disgusting it's just hard to look away, you know? Old school for one. Yeah, you don't play old school RuneScape. Do you feel that one issue you're going to run into is that you're overloading effort on skills now, and you're going to hit like 200 mil in all your combat skills, but still need to use them to farm loot? Well, I'll definitely hit 200 like eventually. If one were to continue on this with this rule set, needing to get every single drop from every single NPC, you definitely get 200 mil in your combats at some point, you know? But if it's a requirement, it's a requirement, so it doesn't matter a whole lot if you're still getting experience from it, but... Yeah. It's interesting because this one thing I do regret about my path so far is I wish I did not put so much time going for the medium clues. Because I don't remember who it was, but someone said that I should lamp smithing, which has been so much faster than than getting iron from guards. So like, and from even catching earth implings for gold ore, and so like it kind of made all that stuff that I had done kind of obsolete even. So I could have been using that time towards woodcutting here, but not sure how that pertains to what you're talking about, but I just thought of it. That might feel like wasted effort as you're no longer gaining XP in any meaningful way. That's true. But I suppose, like, you know, the chunk requirements go a lot farther than, like, they add extra stuff on top of just experience, so working towards those still feels like you're making progress. I don't know. What imps do I still catch? I catch everything except eclectic if they're near me. If I'm like hopping on another account, I'll only hop on this account to go catch the impling if it is earth or essence. And I'm not catching eclectics because they can give Addy ore, which I don't particularly want to have to go to 70 or 69 smithing. So I'm just staying away from them. Even though they would offer a very nice gold ore, which would help me level faster, but I'm so close to finishing, I'm not going to ruin it with an eclectic. I was considering doing something, though, where like every 1,000 likes on my videos, I would catch one eclectic impling and just hope I don't get the Addy ore. But then people would be like, I want him to leave the chunk, so I'm not going to like the video. I don't know what likes actually do for videos, but I just thought that'd be something fun to try. XP isn't really the point, though. Yeah, I mean, I keep track of my progress right now through woodcutting XP, but even then, like, you know, this woodcut experience doesn't really mean anything. I'm doing it for the bird's nest, so that's kind of a similar thing as you were talking about before, where the experience ain't super meaningful, but still working towards a goal, so it feels useful. You see, I want to see how far this chunk can go. I'd like the heck out of that. Oh, really? Well, the problem is, like, it's hard to actively work on smithing, like, quickly. Like, I'd have to be hopping a lot to look for implings, probably, to speed it up as much as I could. I guess one thing I could do is I do have all these white knights, and I'm gonna have to kill them for loads of law runes eventually anyway. Well, actually, that's not true. I think the dark wizards in the west chunk, I think they drop law runes. So it might be a huge waste. Let me see. Dark wizards. What's that? Let me go look at. Oh, I'm up by that tower instead. What's it called? Dark Wizards Tower. So if those guys drop, they do drop laws, but it's only 3 at 1 out of 128. But you kill them pretty fast. But anyway, I was gonna say maybe I would just kill loads of white knights and I'd get smithing XP banked along the way. I don't know. While going for all the law runes I would need whenever I eventually get the east chunk, but maybe that would make sense to do if I could get better law runes in the west chunk. Not sure. It's not about it not being the point, it's about the fact that humans like to be optimal with their time, finding out you need to do something to meet one goal without meeting any others sucks. That's true. I'll give you that. There's a mental thing to it. It's kind of all about finding ways to stay motivated. Like for instance, I don't get any woodcutting levels anymore, you know? So XP is my new thing, but if I have to get 200 mil XP in woodcutting, what's my new thing to be motivated then? I guess it's truly just the 1 out of 256 nest. I don't know. Bourbon Stout drink gives +1 mining and smithing. Yep, I'm very thankful that I'm in this chunk for that purpose, because I only have to go to 49 instead of 50, which will save like maybe a month or something. Not sure. But I'm really excited to be close to finish with the smithing grind, because then I can start lamping my crafting to speed that up. It'll just feel really good to have both smithing crossed off, fletching's coming soon, cross that off, and then crafting. I'm at a point where lamping will be really fast. I turned on this true tile thing while I was doing Vorkath on my Ironman, and I kind of like it just all the time. It's nice to know where you're actually standing at any given point. Kind of nice. Improved tile markers? Is that a plugin? I just... You can make your character model obscure the back half of the tile. Tile indicators? Is that in the tile indicators plugin, or is it a plugin hub thing? Tile. Improved tile indicators. Probably that one. Make your character model obscure. Oh, so you're saying that like there isn't isn't like this weird clipping issue where you can see the part of the tile that you can't actually see because your character's big gluteus maximus is in the way. Ooh, I know, our tree's gonna grow or get diseased. Let's go plant a new one. I think I'm gonna finish off my willows. Ones that I have made. 107 maple seeds. That's crazy. I've had such bad luck with survival, though. I don't know. They just all die. Maples just... They just want to die. I don't know. Oh boy, the bank. It's a hefty boy, that's for sure. Oh, I don't know if you're here, Jukes, but earlier on in the stream we opened 506 seed nests. So you could watch back the VOD or just like rewind this. Oh, yeah. thinks it's ready to harvest, but it is not. Hmm. Oh, also, one thing I think is funny. The patch has willow tree. It should be a willow tree, right? Unplayable. Is this the content you subscribe for? Watching this tree grow? There we go. It lived. Adding mod ash right now. I know. What was the chance of no? Let me see. Have it saved in a file. Oh. I could just Google it again, but I want to look at it here. So it has a base rate of 1 out of like 16,000 from a willow. Never lucky. Tank root comes and I put compost in. Wouldn't that be great? All right. Noted roots, close enough. Pretty much the same thing. Essentially the same thing. Interestingly, from my last seed opening, the one that we did today, my average seed experience went up. It went up by like 4 experience. The average usable seed. I know, that's really interesting. Oh, and I didn't even see it. It says I have 79 banked now. But that assumes that none die. So I actually probably don't have that banked, but it's nice to see it. Kind of believe it a little bit. You stop talking, you fall asleep. Uh-oh. 4:30 a.m. Uh-oh. Maybe it's a sign that you should go to sleep. Or maybe you need to try harder. I don't know. The tough one. 4:30 is like an awkward time because it's like could sleep, could stay up pulling all nighter. I don't know. I used to have that problem a lot in high school. Not so much when I got old and and sleeping was easy. Actually, sleeping's always kind of been easy for me. I'm pretty good at sleeping. Probably in my like top 2 skills as a human being. Which is unfortunate for, like, you know, babies. Like, they cry, and I'm just like, it's sleeping time. What are you doing? I'm sleeping. So my wife just glares at me snoring while she goes and hurts the kiddos. Oh yeah, Henrique Fernandez. You can look at either you can look at my levels in the description down below in the temple site. You can look at the skills there and like progress and stuff like that. Or I can show you right here. Is the stats. Do I have a temple command? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, I do have stats. Look at this. But that's just a link to the same thing, and that's in the description. But yeah, you can pause if you want to look at it here. This is perhaps a more digestible form than Temple, but Temple does stuff that like strokes my ego. Like I can set it to like a long time, and then it just is a straight line up. Like this man never stops woodcutting. 2 agility looks good. Yeah, well, I'm not. I wanted to lamp. Oops. I wanted to lamp agility. That's what I had been doing, and then someone said you should lamp smithing, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you're absolutely right. What am I doing? So I had gotten 2. I do wish I had that an even 5, but how will crafting work? So I can get experience by making molten glass out of seaweed from baby implings at a rate of 1 out of 100, and sand from earth implings. But that's very slow because I cannot spam catch baby implings. So realistically, the best way to train will be taking its turn. After I finish smithing lamping, lamp crafting to 20, and then after 20 I can start chiseling my gems I've saved up from randoms, and I can also buy uncut sapphires from the gem shop here. I really just have to get to 43. I can also make hard leather bodies from hard leather that I get from baby implings, but those are also quite rare. This is your favorite RuneScape content? The Chunk Man life? It's good stuff, good stuff. Is the last goal for the chunk to plant the magic seed? Well, no, we still have to, we actually have to get triple magic roots from a magic tree too, because that is an elite task of the Falador area here. Which can all be done within Falador, because I can get all these seeds, clearly, as I've demonstrated, so... Got a bit more than level 72 to go, but I will, in the next video, should contain a magic tree. Which will be super cool. I'm very excited for that. Almost halfway there. Woo! Isn't there a song about that? Oh, halfway to halfway there. Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, mine in particular. Well, that's very flattering. Glad you enjoyed it. I should probably put out more content then. If people actually like it, shouldn't I? That'd be a smart thing to do. Yeah, I should stream more. Maybe that should be my New Year's resolution. It'll also be easier to motivate myself when there's not Monday Night Football and Thursday Night Football anymore. Because anytime those are on, I'm like, okay, I need to watch this, and I can't be like talking to people and watching this. Although if I'm gonna do that, I probably have to figure out what's going on with my CPU, because anytime I have one of the GPU plugins on, either the GPU plugin or the region GPU plugin, my CPU usage jumps from like 20% from Moonlight to like 45%. I'm like, I don't understand. That's the CPU. It turned out the GPU plugin. What's going on? So anyway, might be time for a processor upgrade, but me and my brother are looking through the source code on GitHub just to see what's going on with this processor nonsense. He's mostly spearheading that effort. Just living on a prayer. True. I love that song. I think my thing with like streaming more is that like I feel kind of bad, just like the only content I have to offer is this, you know? So I personally wouldn't want to watch it a whole lot, but then again, I know that when I watch streams, they're pretty much just background noise, you know? Something to have going while I do my own RuneScape thing, which I think is how most people consume streams, but I don't know. You can only make an like 100 mil woodcutting XP grind so exciting. This is all the content you need. Oh, is she coming? Please don't. Thank you. Do I watch over other old school snowflakes? I do watch some. I don't watch as much as I used to. I did recently, actually today, I was binging X Rakine's Deserted series, his Desert Locked Ultimate. Watching that one. Almost caught up. But that's what's on my mind right now. And it's I'm not gonna say it's demotivating, but like watching those people with high production quality and good editing and like storylines and all this stuff, it's like, man, I truly do just put out slop for you guys to grovel on, don't I? But yeah, I watch most other chunk accounts. Well, like definitely the extreme ones. A couple others. I do wish. I hope that LSD Broski comes back soon. He's been taking a bit of a break from his extreme OneChunk. Yeah, Limp is classic for sure. Some seem like a dose of ADHD, can't sit still 5 seconds, come here and headache goes away. Yeah, I can sit still for many seconds. Kind of forced to sit still for many seconds, as a matter of fact. It's different styles, really. Limp has deliciously terrible edits. Oh, I love Limp's edits. But yeah, it's quite different than like this settled Rakeen style. Personally, I much prefer Limp's style. Too much editing or excitement when they accomplish average things. Yeah, that perhaps this series has made me very jaded about watching other series. It's like people are like, oh, it took 10 hours to do something. I'm like, oh, that's cute. When I've been at this tree for like 1600 hours since my last episode. It's a little bit hard to empathize when people try to make their grind seem super bad and hard when it, like, you know. But whatever, it comes with the territory. It definitely, like, convincing your audience that what you're doing is meaningful is good for like story and engagement and stuff, which if your video style is story driven and engagement and stuff, then just kind of makes sense. But my style is super chill. I'd say it's pretty chill, yeah. One thing I don't like about my videos is that because I have so many mobile clips because of how like AFK my grind is and like when I'm able to play, I pretty much have to like when I'm editing is when all of the voiceovers are done, because I cannot record a vocal reaction on a mobile clip. So I have to get back into the mindset of where I was when this happened. And I wish it wasn't that way, but... Ooh, I know what I want to listen to. I want to listen to the good old-fashioned... yeah. I'm gonna switch to RuneScape music if VLC decides to open. Maybe? VLC? Hello? Ah, that's very loud. There we go. Classic. Sounds like a walk to Draenor Willows. Yeah, I'm not actually sure where Dream is unlocked. But it does sound that way. Dream. Lumbridge. I guess Lumbridge is on the way from Lumbridge to Draenor. Hey, an easy nest. Alright, someone was messaging me. Maple Gang! Welcome back, Jared. Oh, and there's Brennan. Hey. I'm still alive. You're the one who is messaging me. Yes. Am I hunting for anything in particular with the key clues? Well, really, my magic grind will be so much more cozy if I have some elemental staves, which I can get a staff of air from, or no, an air battle staff, I think, from an easy. And from beginners, I can get all the elemental staves. I have 2 earth, no, is it earth? Yes, I have 2 earth staves. So I don't need those, but any of the other 3 would be great. Still hunting seeds? Yes. We recently, as in like earlier in the stream, opened 506 seed nests, hoping to get every single seed on the table, but unfortunately, spoiler alert, we did not get the redwood seed, so we are dry on that. But yeah, we're still hunting seeds. Same thing we've been doing, trying to get seeds to grow grow stuff, to get levels, to get more stuff, to get pets, to get 88, to boost, to get triple magic roots. Always busy, just haven't been in the streaming set recently, but I'm hoping that this year I can stream more, but I'm not gonna promise anything. Am I using a new mic? Does it sound that bad? No, this is the same one. It was giving me some trouble, so I may have unplugged it and replugged it back in. Maybe lost some filters or something. So maybe it sounds horrible. Wait, let me see. Do I have any filters still? That still says it has all its filters. Let's see. When is the next episode? So the plan, TM, the plan is that, like, if my current rate of getting farming experience continues, I should have level 72 farming by around the end of February, and then I can boost to play a magic seed and get a magic short bow, magic longbow, magic shield, all that stuff, which sounds like a great way to, like, it sounds like a good, like, progress point on the way to all the farming I need to do. So I'm planning on doing that, so I expect maybe like early March, maybe. We'll have to see. Yes, that's one major development since I last streamed. I have this beaver now. It took 38 million woodcutting experience, but we have it. I went like 2.8 times the rate, and there was a 94% chance I'd have 1 or more beavers by the time that I finally got it, so it is what it is. Oh, you're still a member? Wow. What dedication, Brennan. Let me see. Can I... X. Don't sound bad, just your phone speaker quality. What song is this? The Quizmaster. I'm not sure I've ever listened to the last 30 seconds of Quizmaster. Go on. It's pretty classic, but... It's a Mad Mole. I'm trying to remember who was it that loves the Mad Mole. Is it Jared? Not sure. Someone loves the Mad Mole. In case they're here, I'll play it. Could I get a spade from POH? I can get it from, like, right here. I think that's my only source of spades, actually. If I don't have a saw, So in my POH, I can't. I can't build a tool store or anything to get there. Oh, Dennis. It was Dennis. Okay. Sorry for crediting Jared with his musical taste, but it is your musical taste. Yeah, the light source is a problem with actually going into the mall. From Eclectics, you can get the lantern, empty candle lantern. So if I had a candle, I could add it to that. But if I had a candle, I could just go down there with a candle too. So kind of no closer than you are without Eclectics. So. Glad you're still chugging along, bud. It's been good to stop in for a bit. Finally catch a stream for the first time in a while. Gotta head to bed. Alright, have a good night's sleep, Jared. We got plenty of maples tonight, so you can rest easy. I could do bag plants to level construction if I could reach the bag plant cellar. I have like right here, and the bag plant cellar only comes to like maybe here. Never wanders into my chunk, so unfortunately cannot train construction that way. So, yep. Yeah, what Brennan says is correct. When we unlock that east chunk, a lot of money, a lot of bag plants, a lot of Laurians. Exciting times. So sad the Christmas event this year wasn't supplying a light source in Valley. Yeah. Like, hey, didn't they change it so that like you get all the event items if you complete it? The event. Like if they can have an all Valley West chunk Christmas event, then I might actually get the Rudolph Snows. That's like probably my best shot at getting a light source, honestly. Because it like retroactively gives you all of the ones of prior years. Isn't that Rudolph's nose? Rudolph's hat. OSRS. Reindeer hat. I guess Rudolph might be copyrighted.
Oh, yeah.
Where did I read that this is a light source? Did some I don't see that it's a light source. Let me see. If I control F light.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing. Wasn't there one that was a light source? Am I crazy? How's the sweet tea grind going, God Daddy? Sweet tea not so great. I don't really brew any sweet tea during the winter because usually I would set that outside because it was nice and hot. Like some sun tea. Jack-o'-lantern? Maybe you're right. Jack-o'-lantern. Let's see. Pumpkin lantern. Jack-o'-lantern mask.
Oh,
It doesn't say anything.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm looking at the right thing. Pumpkin lantern. please, Mr. Gourmet, please. No, no. I was clicking on the ground, but he was still there, so... Oops. Restart. Let me see. You don't get seasons? That's true, you don't get real seasons. I know that there was recently a cold front that came through the States that came from like Serbia or something. Did anything weird happen in Hawaii? Yeah, I'm just gonna look up light source pulsars. Well, that's a very small list. Don't like that. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure someone had told me that the reindeer hat gave a light source. I'm not sure. Probably a candle. Yeah, maybe it's a candle making skill. Bee taming. I don't know. Huge swell come some big winter surf. Oh, okay. I cannot kill the mole. I can't even try. Here, I'll show you what my best attempt at killing a mole looks like. Which, by the way, they changed the way that this door opens. I'm still upset about it. Because that was like a uniquely RuneScape experience that everyone has to go through to get this. Anyway. This is what happens. Should bring a light source. Maybe if we interface stall. Not quite. No changes. Easy escape. Not my RS. Yeah, and I haven't found a way around that. Like, if I could find a way down there, that would be great. I would definitely do some kind of relogging thing. Like hit and log. All the time. I definitely see what could happen. I feel like it used to be possible.
Oh, yeah.
You do know Rendy personally. Go on. I don't really know him personally. He did come into this chat one time, which is perhaps my crowning accomplishment as a YouTuber, but... Oh, and he actually, I remember, yeah, he did shout me out on his Twitch or whatever. No, not Twitch, Twitter. Same thing. But I think if Rendy could get me in there, I probably still wouldn't do it because the amount of time I put into this account, I don't want to get it banned. I've been coughing a bit lately. Am I getting sick? Well, I don't know if it's pneumonia might be the wrong term, but I have something respiratory sitting in the back, and every once in a while it's just like, you need to stop breathing and start like coughing briefly, and then we'll go away for a little bit. So I don't know what that is, but I've had it for like a week maybe. Like I feel fine. Just every once in a while I have to cough. Hey Ty. Yeah, there's lots of spoilers here. But that's what you get when you go to streams in general. There's no interface for the mole area dig. Looks like an item specific lock now. Ain't like giving one. Bummer. The same problem? Well, misery loves company, right? Yeah, I'm sure it'll get better soon. It always does. Because the human body is amazing. Got spoiled that there will be spoilers. Sorry, I should have gave a spoiler warning. There would be some spoilers here. Actually, I did give some spoilers. If you go back to like the very beginning, there was like a big scuff at the beginning of this stream, and I accidentally turned off my computer. But I think I say in like the first 10 like couple seconds, I've mentioned spoilers. But like there was like 2 people in here, so if you're one of those 2 people, they were warned. 6 months loyal badge is sick. So glad I actually get it now that I'm streaming again. Yeah. I should stream more. I should. Everyone says that, and I say it too. I just gotta do it. That's the problem. Would honestly love a poll to increase the number of lamp stills and brewing vats around RuneScape. That's true. That's true. But I guess they would probably argue like there are that many, and how often are they actually used? Is there a need for more? That's probably what they'd say. Spoilers for what? Just got back. Well, for the next video, you know, a bit's happened since the last video in the last 4 months. Any stream is a gift. Thank you, buddy. Well, I'm glad I can gift you something for Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas. The works. Working on any new horn tunes for the vid? Well, no, not yet. I haven't thought a whole lot about what I'm like editing wise I'm gonna do for the new vid. I probably should. That's what good YouTubers would do, but if there's a good place for it, I put it. I'm trying to remember what I did. I think I just used that in place of a prayer level up in the last video. I think that's what I did. I'm not sure. Let me look at my baguette. No, it's fine. I just ate it. Gosh, dang it. It's the first triangle sandwich I've eaten on the account. Y'all got to witness it. Spoilers of the kangaroo pet in his bag. And his fire cape. Yep, naturally. How annoyed did you be on a scale of 1 to 7? It's a new skill drops, and you find I have to come back to this chunk for another 1,000 hours after I'm already leaving. I mean, that wouldn't be great. Definitely not great for the mental. If, like, I get to roll a new chunk. Have some freedom out in the real world. Meaning, like, 1 chunk away. I have to come back. But I would, like, I think it would only make sense if I got to access stuff in whatever new chunk I had, too. But yeah, that wouldn't be great. I'd probably call that a 5, probably. 5 out of 7. One big slot sleeve. Yeah, what do you mean, other chunk? What is other chunk? Who is other chunk? Wonder if I'll hit 42 mil XP tonight. My rune light does not believe in me. Well, unless I stay up real late, but don't plan on it. Don't jinx it. You gotta step away for 10 minutes, don't leave you. I'll be here for 10 minutes for sure. I think I'm probably on till 11:30. Probably. Which is to translate like 23 minutes maybe? Something like that. One that put the new skill cape in this chunk. Wouldn't that be something? Like, I always wonder what happens. Like, I'm slightly, not like actually concerned, but like, I just don't understand. Like, they move around Zaya's stuff quite frequently because they designed it bad and stuff. And so, like, if Verf rolls like this chunk and he has access to, I don't know what's in here. Maybe that's a bad example. Like, you know, if he rolls this, and then they decide that they're going to move the mess hall or move these trees or something. So then he has maple trees, and then they move it, and then like he has the logs, but he can no longer obtain them. Like, what does that do for his requirements? Like, I feel like you can just get so messed up with Jagex's like reworks of areas, but I feel like Falador is pretty safe from that kind of thing, you know? Off to bed, Hugh. Alright, well, have a great night. See ya next time, hopefully. Whenever that is. Wish I could commit to something a little bit more firm than whenever that is, but... just keep your eye open, as always. Whee! Surely they're done moving Zaya around. I don't know. I mean, okay, did they move Hosidius around? I feel like they still have potential to move Lovakenge around. They probably, I feel like Arceus is fair game because the fact you have to walk through this this library to get anywhere is kind of silly. I don't remember if they did Hosidius. They may have moved Hosidius around. Shazian. I'm not a huge fan of what they did to Shazian, honestly. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like that's a more volatile spot than a lot of other ones. Those issues are why we have Rendy. I feel like we have Rendy for a lot of reasons. I have Rendy's Defense Saga account added on my friends list on this account. He's never on. He always has his private off, but I have him added. I know his account name. Haha. He changes it quite a bit, honestly. This song's kind of a jam. Romper Chomper. Oh, I think I had this in my last video. Maybe. I was going to try doing some like tick manipulation stuff because there are actually two guards that can hit me at the same time. Um, I think my problem is that I have my best gear is like a black plate body, so I'd only be able to go for a little bit before I'd have to go bank for more food. I cannot listen to this song without thinking of Sir Pugger. Or what? No, is his name Sir Pugger? Whoever he is, the guy that does the bot busting videos. Isn't that Sir Pugger? Am I crazy? Is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, Sir Pugger. Which, speaking of Sir Pugger, there's been bots here recently, and they all are very interesting. They usually stay in this north chunk right about here, and they have some kind of thrown thing, usually darts. They usually wear an amulet of glory, a team cape, and sometimes a coif. And they're like somewhere between level 30 and 60. And they're just killing guards for some reason. And every time you look them up on the high scores, they're not there. I don't know. I always report them. I don't know what they're doing, but they'll never talk to me. So, what are you guys up to tonight? Are you guys grinding something on RuneScape, or do we have a bunch of people in the chat that are like not degenerates and have real life and stuff like that? Whoa, there, Brennan. It's been too long, so I wanted to make sure you and the fam got some boba tea, or at least an ice cream, or the cakey. Maybe it's cakey. Kids in Hawaii. Okay, gotcha. Love you, Buzz. Always be here to support. Thanks so much, Brennan. That's very, very generous. Oh, I forgot to mention last time you sent some, we did go get boba tea, and I got the same thing because I loved it so much last time. I should probably branch out, but if I got something I like, I just tend to do it. So vanilla ice cream is always my go-to. But but thanks so much. We'll treat ourselves again. So thank you. Clan bingo. That's important stuff. I've never taken part in a bingo, but it seems like, all you can pretty much do is put in hours, but like a lot of it's still RNG, right? Seems that at least. I have to try and get an enhanced weapon seed. Oh. Do it for the bingo. You can do it. Good luck, if you had time, I'd be in your friends list grinding out pets.
Oh, yeah.
And life does its thing. puts you where you gotta be. So, trying to get your final Slayer points for this Slayer helmet. Ooh, exciting. I always would watch like Bodhi and those people, and they would always get like the Slayer mask, and like they would, one of the last things they unlock is the Slayer helm. And for me, it's always like the first thing, because when I can get the Slayer helm is around the time you can kill aberrant specters. I'm like, I don't want to have to wear a nose peg. I want the bonus, so I always rush Slayer helm on my on any of my Ironman, other than this one, obviously. Just finished badminton practice. Going to sleep soon. Badminton. I always loved playing badminton in gym in elementary school, I think. Middle school, maybe? Middle school? It's a good time. I was not very good at it, but it was a good time. You think they're farming med clues? Maybe. I don't know what else they'd be doing. Like, why else would you kill guards? At level, but like, it's a weird level for them. Seems like they're just trying to get some early range XP. I'm not sure. There'd be better places for that, so I don't know what they're up to. Maybe they're just like, nobody's gonna be doing this, so we should do it. Not sure. It's all RNG? Okay. In which case, I wish you luck on your enhanced weapon scene. Sounds like that's what you need right now, so. Start out by rushing the superiors. Oh yeah, that's probably good. Blocking all metal dragons, also probably good. I don't have it in me to like not do Dragon Slayer, just so I don't get metal dragon tasks. So I'm with you there. But yeah, superiors are probably pretty important. Get those as early as you can. Although I don't know how beneficial killing like the superior rock slug will be, you know? But the more you kill, the better chance you got at him, so. They have pretty low weighting. Yeah, but then when you get them, I don't know. Especially if you're an iron, it's like you don't have anti-fires. It's just like, oh, jeez. Like if you don't have enough points, then you pretty much just have to reset, skip with Turiel, something like that. Oh, I love this song. I think it's kind of, you think it's nostalgic killing any kind of dragons? You never block them. Felt like a real hero fighting them. That's wholesome. That's a good reason. Good reason right there. If you want to watch a struggle getting a crystal tool seed, try and check out Lavi Biome. He went 1,000 volcano completely dry for rare drops. He didn't even see anyone else get one. That's the stuff you have nightmares about. That's where I thought I was headed with my beaver for a while. How's the grind going? It's been going pretty well. I've been saving up seed nests for a long time, and so my spreadsheet thought that I was like slacking quite a bit. But now that I've opened all 506 of them, it thinks that we're doing okay again. So when the spreadsheet's doing well, I'm doing well. So, but yeah, it's been pretty good. That's a good time over holiday to visit in-laws and my family and hang out a bit. But still, get a couple hours with cutting in. So I'm hoping that opening presents will be a little bit more fun next year, because my oldest son, he is at the phase where it's like opening presents is is fun, and what is inside has to be a toy that he can play with right now. And then after he's finished opening that present, there has to be another one he can open, always. And so it's not fun trying to tell him, A, this is a present you can't play with right now, and B, the presents end eventually. And so we have to teach thankfulness a little bit more and stuff like that. But yeah, doing pretty well. As good as you can be when it's this cold out and you can't go outside much. I think the command would be !cheat. He's a bad advice only. Ironman. He's got horrible grinds. Huh. I've never heard of a bad advice only Ultimate Ironman. That sounds intriguing though. So I recently downloaded an app for a floating stopwatch, so that when I drop these, I can have as long as I remember to start the timer, I can know how long they have on them. And I really wish I had done that while doing all my cards. Wouldn't that be nice? So we might have a casket by now. But it is what it is. So far it's been working pretty well. Haven't lost any steps.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm entirely sure how like the FPS target works. Because like on the Region GPU plugin, I previously had the FPS target set to like 200, just so that it had unlock FPS checked, and it would always be stuck at 50. But now I have the FPS target at 50. And now it kind of sits at 60. So I don't know what's going on. And then there's an FPS plugin too. Those are both set at 200, but that's the one that controls if it's drawn. So I don't really understand how managing FPS on RuneScape works, but it is what it is. However, had dried mandarin oranges. They're so good. I have not had them dried. I do love them wet though. We'll confess that. Now, growing up, school lunches would always have mandarin oranges in one thing, one little sub part of your tray. Oh, so good. And like when they would let me like scoop it, oh my goodness, I would just fill up that whole square. An engine issue? I have no idea. Like when I play it on the other account, I use the GPU plugin, and that's recently been like uncapped. I don't know. I just don't know what I would have done that would have let it go 10 higher. Just changed your GPU setting to FPS cap 240. Still getting around 96. Yeah, I don't really know. Like my real life friend was getting like real high. Like, you know, you put the FPS cap up there and it goes up there, but I don't really understand. He has an okay PC. It's probably maybe a little bit better than mine, but yeah. It's just a mystery to me how it all works. But when it sits at like, you know, 60, it looks like it's being capped, despite having everywhere I know switched to uncap. I don't know. Man, I was really hoping we'd get some more magic seeds. We only got one. That means we have 4 fewer magic seeds than in theory we should. Unlucky. But then again, we do have 15 more U seeds than we should, so you win some, you lose some. Oh, you think it's VSync? Not on. I have VSync mode on adaptive. If I turn it on off, change anything? Do I need to restart my plugin? Restart. Okay, have VSync off. Alright, it's gonna get real ugly for a sec. Bear with me. Oh gosh. Okay, it's back. And we're sitting at 50 now. That's interesting. Adaptive. Well, now it's up real high. It's literally the exact same settings it was on. Goodness gracious. What if I just have it on? Yeah, that if I have it on, it sits at 60. If it's adaptive, it also sits at 60. Unless I turn it off and then on. That's it. Oh jeez. It's on the wrong square. Oh gosh. When you're used to such sharp image. Oh, anyway. Okay, is that gonna be a ring? Is that gonna be a... Is it gonna be... Definitely a beaver. Alright. cool. Acorn, nice. Alright, I need to turn this back on, but I'm going to switch that to off first. Okay, it's off. It's at 50. Adaptive. I don't understand. Like if I turn it on and adaptive is on, then it sits at 50 or 60, I don't remember. But if I have it off, then I turn GPU plugin on, then I switch it to adaptive. It goes up to 75. It's weird. Messing with graphics on OSRs. Yeah. One thing I will say, as much as like performance issues I've been having with the GPU plugin, I cannot change my UI scaling off of the best one. Because like all the other ones, I change them and they just look bad. Like look at this, you can barely read this. And like it matters quite a bit because I use the stretch mode plugin to make it like full screen. And so all these things like are very apparent, all the different algorithms they use here. So I just use the best one. Which, you know, usually when you use the best one, it takes the most processing power. But it is what it is. You get 150 FPS. Ah, man. If only, Martin, if only. Like, I've got a pretty decent GPU, but I only bought my CPU 5 years ago, so it shouldn't be, like, too bad. And this is only RuneScape. But we'll have to see. I'm a full screen player, that explains a lot. Yeah, like, look how small my little cursor is. Whereas, like, if you look at other people's streams, here, I was like, let me turn off stretch mode actually. Stretch. Yeah, so now, oh dear goodness, now my inventory is so tiny. My goodness. And like, okay, we're back. I just can't really play fixed very well. But like I want to have fixed. There used to be a way that you could do fixed mode and then have it full screen, which is what I really want. But here, I think if I switch to fixed, oh, I remember. This is how I had it. And then I wanted to switch to this because I switched to resizable mod or classic because I was doing my PvP hardcore and I thought it gave me better visibility. Something like that. I'm just used to this now. RuneScape has some high-end graphics. Was bang of the buck right 20 years ago. Don't underestimate it. Yeah, true. Nanos, love that you're still going strong, man. Hope that you've been well. Hope the new year has been treating you well so far. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Can't complain too much about 2023 so far. Trying to find something to complain about real fast. Indeed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything. Totally forgot. Happy New Year. Oh, thanks, Dennis. Happy New Year to all y'all as well. I don't know about you guys, but our family never really did much for New Year's. I'm just glad that I get it off so I can like go visit family. That's pretty much it. I know some people watch the ball drop, but like, you know, I did that in middle school. What's so special about balls dropping? I don't know. I was gonna stop a while ago, wasn't I? But I'm only 16K from hitting the next mill. Yeah, maybe I'll stop it when I hit 42 mil. That always happens. Drop them on the wrong square. I'm curious how many beavers will end up with by the time I'm finished woodcutting. It'd be great if I just had one beaver. That would just be perfect. Oh, did you know? I did not know this, but you can do exclamation mark pets and it shows little pictures of them. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
But now I do know that. Used to love New Year with alcohol and fireworks, whole badoom. I stopped drinking alcohol around 7 years ago now. And got a weird fear of fireworks. So chill on New Year's. Yeah, sounds like take out the fun things and you have a pretty normal night. Which I've just grown up with normal nights on New Year's, so
Oh, yeah.
then again, like I never as a kid really or as an adult really was ever really a partier, you know. So my party was on RuneScape World 77 until it became World 377 because it switched to old school, but you're from Denmark. Not drinking at the age of 15 is just plain weird. Yeah, I guess European has different cultures, but even like even here in the U.S., there'll be kids that age that it's like it's cool, so we'll do it. Which it's interesting to me that like yeah, it's interesting to me that like Europe in general is like somewhat more progressive and stuff, and like if like research in general shows that like the brain is not fully formed until 26 or whatever they say, it's surprising. I don't know if surprising is the right word, but it's kind of counterintuitive to me that like the progressive countries wouldn't have rules that follow like what research shows. Maybe it's just been part of the culture for so long. It's like we are who we are, you know? I don't know. I guess maybe you could speak more to that, because you are from Denmark. I'm just an ignorant American.
Oh, yeah.
But then they wouldn't be cool. That's true. That's true. You gotta consider that cool factor of it. We type a message, it shows smiles. That's gotta be, that's probably YouTube trying to, like, prevent you from saying something that they think is wrong. And I don't think I have any control over that. At least if I do, I don't know where. Customization. I don't know. So you might have to be sneaky about. Yeah. Yeah. Keep the hate speech to a minimum, guys. Yeah, Dennis, you should probably just stop trying to send all this hateful stuff around. You like to try, you don't like when I try to formulate a sentence which ends coming out wrong, sound rude. It's mighty fine with me. I'm simply just so rude. Clearly. Trying to answer my question about alcohol in Europe. I did take a couple years of German in high school. And beer seems big over there too. Not in high school. Well, I mean, it is in high school, but like in Germany. You aren't a savant, Dennis. Don't let the algorithm take that from you. Some kind of slaps too. Dennis is just really smiley today, guys. Writing about coffee. Maybe you're just on their, like, their watch list. Huh. I wonder, can you, like, is there a way to, like, write a paste bin and then link to the paste bin? Will it let you? Huh. Do I have a lot of bird eggs? Oh, well, it depends on who, what you consider a lot, but I think I have quite a few. Let's take a look. The Sardoman eggs had a good head start, and then I don't know, they were like the hare in the tortoise and the hare, and then definitely the Zamorak ones were the tortoise, but making coffee, that's kind of pushing it a little, Dennis. So yeah, there's my eggs, and look at all these bird nests. Holy smokes. 23 mil. Jeez. I'm also kind of proud of this weed stack. Because for some reason it's worth a lot of money. I think this stack is slowly going to reach 100k off of maze randoms. Well, one thing I am sad about is I did not reach 1,000 Ranars from the Drunken Man. I'm so close. This tab actually started looked pretty good. 7 mil. Are these expensive at all? No. The maze randoms have come in real clutch for these chaos runes. A lot of arrow shots. A lot of clouds. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm gonna hop away from this eclectic here. You can visit Britain. Because I don't think the ping will hurt me too much. Alright. Coffee messages uncalled for, Dennis. Woke up at 3 a.m. your time. Bit too early. You need lots and lots of coffee today. I recently switched from like putting lots of creamer and sugar in my coffee to going completely black because I've been thinking a lot about like sustainability of my lifestyle, and I think that's probably just not super great for me to have a big cup of coffee with that much stuff in it every day. And it's hard. It's hard, man. Black coffee's not good. Hey, Dennis. Welcome to Initiate. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being a channel member. Welcome, welcome. You now get a little helmet there. Beautiful. And you can also do... You love black coffee? It's just so dry. Like, it's hard for me to drink it. I don't know. What I've been doing is I've been brewing it at night and then putting it in the fridge and then putting ice in it. So I have iced black coffee. And the ice takes away from like the black coffee flavor. And like when it's really hot, it's hard to drink it fast. And in order for me to get black coffee down, I have to just drink it fast.
Oh, yeah.
You have no choice in the matter.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of makes me want to dance, you know? You prefer a good latte? Whenever I go somewhere and order coffee, I've learned what I'm supposed to say. Is I want a hot caramel mocha. That's what I'm supposed to say. Because usually what they give me, I will like. Hey, Bowser. Welcome, welcome. It's going okay. Decided it was time to whir up the OBS and remind people that I'm still alive. So. Hope all is well with you as well. I'm not sure where you're at. Did you ever leave that the OneChunk?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I last remember.
Oh, yeah.
You tried your first latte with pumpkin spice the other day. Holy macaroni, it was good.
Oh, yeah.
I've never had one with pumpkin spice, but I know that there are stereotypes regarding pumpkin spice. That's about all I know. Smells good. I think I like lattes. I don't really know. My coffee that I make, it's just Walmart creamer into black coffee, sugar in until you start to feel a little bit guilty, and then and then that's coffee. Black coffee beans with chocolate flavor. Ooh. There you go. You did? The video for it isn't released yet. Yeah, no spoilers. Well, I'll look forward to that then. That was kind of a loaded chunk, wasn't it? A lot of little sneaky grinds. What am I doing? I can warmly recommend pumpkin spice latte. The sweet stuff. So good. I'll have to try it next time pumpkin spice latte is available. Which I don't know if that's like just an October thing, or we can get those year round. I don't know. I don't actually go to coffee shops much. Surprise, surprise. What'd you like more? Cutting wood or smacking guards? That's a good question. They both have their own kind of draw. Like, for instance, I've had probably less fun cutting after 99, just watching experience go up, you know? Whereas, like, if I were to start hitting these guards, I would be thinking about these, like, cumulative almost like 30 levels I still have to get. So, you know, that's some kind of fun. But, you know, juggling clues. I guess I'm juggling clues here too, aren't I? Oh, it was so fun doing the prayer levels, though. That's a hard one. You're making me choose between two fantastic options. I don't know. It's tough. Won't say anything. Dude, it has so much to do in it. It was crazy. Yeah, it'll be a while before I get to that crazy chunk, but I'm excited to see what you roll. Or what you've rolled. Assuming you probably already rolled, but no spoilers. No spoilers. But it's not something you get often. Price for a pumpkin spice latte in your town is around €8. Pretty expensive. 8 euros. That sounds like it would be a lot in USD. Let me do an American conversion. 8 euro to USD. Well, they're actually pretty close to equal right now. 841. That's still a lot for a drink, though. Hi, Buzz. What brings you the most joy in your life? The most joy in my life. That's a tough one. I don't know. That's a deep question, and I have to search my like innermost being. No. Most joy in my life. I mean, I'd probably have to say, like, my family and my faith. Those probably bring me the most joy. So. And then RuneScape is probably like third or fourth. But, you know, it makes an honorable mention. Actually, every time I get a U seed from a nest, it is like pure euphoria. Like, if you know the Craigasm emote from Twitch, that's what I do in my head every time I get a U seed from a bird's nest. $200 mil XP when? Well, hopefully I don't get that far. I think I should end up somewhere past, probably a little bit past 100 mil. But we'll. Sounds depressing. Here we go. But hopefully don't have to go all the way to 200 mil. The original like calculation that I had in my like what was it? I think it was second episode. For like how many logs I'd have to do would put me past 200 mil woodcut experience. But that was like the math of doing the numbers was right, but semantically I was using a wrong number. I was using the XP per the farming XP per any nest, any seed nest, not a usable seed nest, which is what I should have used. So it actually like is half of what I said in my second episode. So like versus woodcutting his life. Maybe a simple question is, what brought you the most joy today? Today, huh? I don't know if it's like joy, but I really enjoyed watching. Today we showed our kids the old Disney Peter Pan, and my daughter is like 1.5. Every time she saw Tinkerbell, she'd go like point at it. It was pretty cute. That was probably one of my favorite things today. And I did open a whole bunch of seed nests, which feels good, but I don't know. It's bad to say, but food actually makes me really happy. I think about food a lot. Definitely not the kids. Well, no. The kids bring me joy. Just some days they bring me less joy. Smell coffee. Surprised YouTube thought that was appropriate. Your wife and you are still not financially ready for kids, but want them so badly. Yeah, they'll give you a day's. There are days where we want more kids. There are days when we want less kids. It's just kids being kids, you know. No way to get the good parts of kids without the bad parts of kids. So it is what it is. But I would not trade my kids for the world. I love them very much. YouTube is slowly warming up on the coffee topic. Seems like we're teaching their AI that coffee is not inappropriate. One reference at a time. What are some of the things you enjoy the most about playing your Falador locked man, BuzzRS? I really enjoy, well, first of all, like just watching progress, slow progress, but like it turns into like huge progress. It feels really satisfying, like knowing where I am right now. And also like just the like the novelty of like only doing all this with just a steel axe on an oak tree here. It just kind of, kind of surprises me still, but things I most enjoy about it. I do enjoy, honestly, I think that putting together that spreadsheet that I have, it adds a lot more like motivation, and it makes things more exciting because I get to see numbers go up in addition to like, the RuneScape numbers, but then the math numbers, and it's fun seeing that what I'm doing, despite maybe not getting results. Like for instance, I've had a 3% chance of getting Tangle by now, whereas it doesn't feel like that. So yeah, I don't really know. Although I will say, getting super compost from Earth Implings, that I do enjoy that greatly because it's 1 out of 100, and it means that I can plant like some higher tier trees with a little bit more certainty, and that means faster farming XP, which is nice. Dennis, maybe it's how you typed coffee, not so much the word, but the violence in which you typed it. True, maybe just don't be so angry about the coffee. I don't know. How old are your kids? Yeah, we've got 2 right now. One is 3 and a quarter, and the other is 1.5. Little girl. So, yep. That's true. It is weird. It censors coffee, but not to ask about someone's kid's age. Intriguing. Yeah, the numbers are super fun. I love the numbers. Earth Implings plus super compost equals dopamine. Very true. You can quote me as saying that. I don't think I actually said that, but I said it when I read your quote just now. So now it's a valid quote. Yeah, they're fun ages. My 1.5-year-old is learning like communication a lot better. So like if you tell her, say I love you, she'll go, I love you. Like try to mimic it. It's pretty fun. And she's also at the point where she's grown up enough that she can kind of like play with her older brother. So sometimes they'll just run around the house with teacups in their mouth and laughing the entire time for like 20 minutes, and we don't have to entertain for a while. That's nice. That's how you get 2. Get them in pairs. Yeah, the parrot stage. Raising some parrots. This is where you use it to your advantage. Convince her to repeat that daddy's better than mommy. I still can't get her to say daddy though. She'll say, like, she won't say dada or daddy. She usually calls me Gaga. For a while, she would call me Mommy. I don't know why. Everyone was Mommy. But now, at least I have a different name. I'm Gaga. I'll take Gaga.
Oh, yeah.
Love it when they still stumble upon their own words. Oh, yeah. Yep. Definitely does that. Third grade teacher, some of the kids still get you saying words. Makes you chuckle every time. Copy the message. Easy. Yeah, daddy is probably a harder word. It's like mama or mommy is a lot easier because it's like it's not involving your tongue. Mommy. Whereas daddy involves like the tongue and the teeth, and you know they haven't had teeth as long as we have, and
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
mom utilizes just the mouth and the back labial palate. It's easier to produce. Yeah, yeah. Sounds about right. One thing that amazes me about babies is that they come out of the womb and they know how to suck. Like I I know how to suck, but like what am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, you know? Like you know, you just put your mouth on a straw and you just do the thing and it comes up. Like how do you know how to do the thing? I don't know. If only you could have been a linguist. Of course.
Yeah.
Maybe she's speaking French and saying Papa instead of Daddy. True, true. Not sure where she would have heard French in our house though, but you know, they pick up on things. Like my oldest son, he randomly started saying probability. He'll throw that into random sentences because he heard it on his show somewhere. Where did he hear it? Probability? Anyway, so maybe he'll help me with my spreadsheet someday. Now here's where Buzz gets put on a list. Yeah. I just remember being called Bennis. Oh yeah, Bennis by your niece when she was like 3 to 5 years old. Her D sounds really hard. Oh yeah, the suck topic. Yeah, I was talking about the suck, wasn't I? Awkward. It's only awkward if you make it awkward. I am genuinely curious though, like how it works. Like, am I making a vacuum somewhere? I don't know. About 1,000 experience. Then we're gonna say, dude, is that French? No, what is that? How do you spell that? A-G-E-I-O-U. That's no, it thinks I'm trying to do adios. There it is. What's the origin? Borrowed from Anglo-French.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Take it. I'll take it. Hot topic, face reveal when new chunk is rolled. Well, I was thinking about face reveal stuff. Like my thought has always been I like the enigma of not knowing who's behind there. It could be anyone. Just a voice. That's interesting to me personally, but um, I don't know. I mean, you know, it's not like a self-conscious or anything. It's just I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. Do you guys think that like a face camera would like add something? You want to be a buzzkill, but how's your timing going? That's true. I do gotta work in the morning. I should be well, as long as my wife is asleep and does not know what time I go to bed, I can stay up as late as I want. Now my boss might find out that I'm losing over there, but yeah, I should go to sleep pretty soon. I was just hoping to finish off 42 mil here. Buzz is an anime guy with massive hair and a superpower to play horn. Not too inaccurate. Get yourself a Falador helmet. Just face revealing yourself as a guard. It's a way. There's an allure to no face. We do support you either way. Yeah. Hey, did it. Hit the number go up and drop in the wrong spot right away. I think Facecam can help for streaming. What do you want to say for YouTube vids? When you started off streaming, a Facecam helped. I just wouldn't like know what to do with my face. Record that. Wait, can I clue? Okay. Okay, I said 42 mil. I'm gonna keep myself honest here. Where should we end? Oh, let's end here. Alright, guys. Okay. We made it to 42 mil together. Had a lot of fun streaming. It's been a hot minute, but as always, it's fun getting back on the horse and hanging out with you guys. So yeah, I'm hoping to okay, I'll promise this. My next stream will be sooner than this one was compared to my previous stream. Like the time between this stream and the next one will be shorter than the time between this stream and the previous one. That's all I can commit to. But I'll see you guys later, and thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. Always a great time. So, without further ado, I'll bid you adieu. Goodbye.